Right. Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. And today's discussion is about IT stocks. It's about the overall IT performance, and nothing very happy about it. IT stocks are on. I mean, I can just tell you how much pain they are in right now. When you understand why am I saying that they are in so much pain, first I'll show you the IT index so that you will understand the gravity of the current fall right now. So this is Nifty IT index. Let me just show you where it is right now. What has happened with the IT index right now, Altar? Let me go to the monthly chart actually. Oof. Okay, look at the candle. Still one more trading day to go, and already February candle stands at 19.67% fall. It's a big downfall. 19.67% in a single month, gone at an index level. When was the time before this that this happened? By the way, even if you check the volume is also pretty high. This is higher than the 30 days average volume. Okay, so this is extremely high. Even if you, so let's keep this in our mind. 19.67%. How much was this? 9%, nothing. 12.53%. Okay, if you have a look at this, 12.93%, 10%. Still 19% is not broken. This is COVID, by the way. And in spite of it being COVID, I don't think, yes, it is 16%, correct? So still not at the 19% mark. 19% mark. Now, let us have a look at what happened in 2008, because 2008 was like pretty bad. And if you see here, this is where Jan 2008, we saw 20% downfall in Nifty IT. But wait, let's understand what happened. 20% fall, a minor one, or I mean, if you see here, up move by 3%, again 7% gone, and it tried to recover. But from here, a fresh selling started. Fresh selling of how much? Have a look at this. 14.6%, followed by 6%. One green candle, okay. Then 20.8%, then 13%, then 8%, then 10% again, barely 1% up, and again 6% down. So if I were to have a look at this crazy downfall, this which started in June 2008 till February 2009, shade more than 6 months. Now if you see here, from this to this level, it's a 55% downfall in 8 months. Crazy, right? And what pattern did we see? It started to fall, tried to pull back, and ultimately we saw huge selling again. What are we seeing right now is, let me just take you to the current scenario right now. Now, if you see here, what had happened is that we saw this first few signs of downfall. We did see a pullback, but from here only again fresh selling started. Again, we saw some pullback, and again, if you see from a similar level, this level again fresh selling has been initiated, or you may just say that this level. I'll just, this is way more better, because you can see here we saw something actually like a cup and handle pattern, breakout, confirmation, and top within next 2 to 3 months. And after that, it started to give a down move. Again saw a resistance here, again saw a resistance here. So now it is actually facing a resistance, and you can already see one big red candle, 19%. This is not promising. This is giving a clear indication that there is some weakness here. Pretty much there is a weakness here. And even if you check 30 days moving average here, the line, you can see that this month's volume is also extremely high. So it's not encouraging at all. And even if you have a look at how the IT stocks have performed overall, if you see for Nifty IT stocks, now this is the table that we have done from all-time high. Okay, from all-time high, you can see entire Nifty is down by 33%. But if you check specific stocks, TCS is down 42%, Infy 35%, HCL Tech 31%, Wipro 45%, again LTI Mindtree 40%, Tech Mahindra 26% roughly, Persistent 29% roughly, Oracle 48, whatever, you can see that on screen, right? From all-time highs, these stocks have corrected anywhere between 30 to 40%. That's extremely high, even some beyond 40%. Now, if I want to talk, this is by the way from all-time high in December 24 to now. Now let us check only fall in 1 month. Fall in 1 month for IT crash. It's as good as you can see here. TCS down by 16%, Infosys down by 20%, HCL Tech down by 18%, Wipro. It's bhagwatas nahi. I mean, it's pretty bad fall for IT in Nifty, right? But is this happening only in India, or are IT service provider companies in USA also facing the same heat? And they are. If you can see, if I'm talking about again from their 52 weeks highs, entire Nasdaq is down 36%. But if I were to check stock specific, IBM down 28.9%, 26.9%, CrowdStrike 35%. I'm just rounding it off. Okay, Workday 52%, Datadog 45%, Oracle 57%, Salesforce 38%, ServiceNow 50%. So I have taken only those stocks which are primarily into services. Okay, and you can see here that it's a big downfall here also. Okay, and if I'm talking about fall in 1 month, again you can see some are like lower single digit, but otherwise, barring one or two instances, it's all double digit and highest at IBM. IBM is such a big company with a fall of 24.5% in 1 month. It is extremely crazy. Now, the big question is, why was such a massive fall even triggered? Okay, reasons, I'm sure many of you might have already read this, but one of the key reason was uh, a news update that Anthropic, which is the company which has come up with Claude, the AI tool, they said that Claude Code AI tool can automate coding and can analyze software logic to the next level. Now, I'll just give you a simple example, right? I mean, even when I heard that news, I said, "What's this Claude Code? Is it really that amazing?" And for that, I asked who looks after IT. I asked him that just try and use this Claude Code and see if it is giving finer results or not. And we were amazed to see the results. The coding speed was high. Of course, we have taken the paid version for Claude, but still the coding speed was crazy. We did see that overall the uh, the output of that entire coding is amazing. And what work a person would have taken 1 whole day was being done in what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This was beyond imagination. Now, would it only have an impact on IT sector? So if some persons are saying, we are not from IT sectors, we are safe. Wait, these are coming up for every single sector. Now, I just recently heard, I've not tried it yet, I will try it, but Claude also now does fantastic research reports, is what I've heard that whatever level JP Morgan or Morgan Stanley, because what it does, see, it's a data driven process, right? What it will do, it has access to thousands and thousands of research reports by all these big investment banks or research analysts, whatever. It understands, it analyzes how these guys are doing the overall research reports, and it comes up with amazing research reports in what, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. In fact, I've also heard that DCF, discounted cash flow models, they are doing in 5 minutes. Now, can this also be something which hampers uh, research analysts as well? Yes, possible. So all in all, what has happened is that there are so many things that are happening with AI. It's not only IT, but primarily, I mean, the fall is getting triggered with IT. It may go into other sectors. And in fact, if you have read the report which was released over the weekend, it was by Citrin Research. How many of you have read that report? If you can just give me a quick yes or no. Citrin, Citrini, Citrin Research. Anyone who has read that Citrin Research report? Yes or no, quick? Because that research report is, when I read that today, even I was like, oh my god, this is beyond my imagination. I had not thought about it. What I can see, still people are actually still answering. One or two people have read it, but yes, there are few people who have also not read it. Raviji is saying AI is going to eat everyone's job. Okay, let's see how it pans out. It's a bit scary though. now what was given in that report? In fact, I'll do a detailed video about that tomorrow. I have shot it today. It will be released tomorrow. Worth a video. Please don't miss out tomorrow's video. You'll understand in what perspective that entire report has been put. I'll just give you a hint. Okay. See, ideally, if the research report is published today, I understand that, Kedar, and I will talk about it. But first, let's understand what it talks about. It says that the report is not dated February 2026. Ideally, if it was released in February, it should not have been. I mean, it should have been dated February 2026, but it has been dated 30th June 2028. So the person who has researched has sat in a time machine, has gone 2 years ahead, 2 years, 3, 4 months ahead, and now that person is looking back at what happened in 25, 26, 27, 28, and is giving an account of what changed over the last 2, 3 years and what all things have happened. Where does the unemployment rate stand? By how much percentage has stock market crashed? Everything that person has given. See, of course, if I'm talking about what has happened, it seems to be in the past, but the researcher has taken himself in the future. So it is as good as the report has been published in 2028 and the researcher is looking back. So of course, these things are yet to happen. So it is more of some hypothesis. Okay, it's not based on real data. Very important. These are certain assumptions, these are certain hypotheses of the researcher, but very nicely it has been put which sectors it could impact, why it could have such a big impact. I mean, when I read that, I told my entire team that I feel so pessimistic right now. But then I composed myself and I said, it's not going to be that bad, maybe, hopefully. Raviji is saying make a video on it, ma'am. Of course, today only I've shot the video. It will be released tomorrow. Okay, and that's why I'm saying it's a worth a watch video. Without fail, do watch it tomorrow. I think it's a 15 minutes video roughly, but I'm sure you will love it, right? So extremely important. It's not based on facts. It's based on assumptions. It's based on hypothesis. And the researcher specifically mentions this, that this is like a left tail of the curve. What do we mean? I'm sure you have studied the normal bell curve. Okay, bell curve. So we understand what is normal, and extreme left is what? Extreme assumption. I mean, what could be the worst case scenario? Okay, simple example. Extreme left means what? Extreme worst case scenario. What could happen? That is what has been published in the report. But surprising fact is that was just a report that was published. I'm not sure whether report is also a right word or not. It's just their statement that they had given. But it went so viral, millions of views, and it did impact the market also. IT stocks falling. One of the reason was the Citrin Research report. So it will be. I mean, some things really. Even I was like, oh, I had not thought about this. I had not imagined that this would happen. But I mean, there are different sectors that person has talked about. Food delivery apps. How can they get impacted? Travel industry, insurance industry, housing finance, realty, all these sectors. And I have talked about all these things in tomorrow's video. Okay. So it's crazy to see how AI can actually disrupt so many things. But towards the end, I've also mentioned that in the video today. But I'll also repeat this right now, that always remember this underlying. Whenever you read any pessimistic report, don't get too much bogged down, because it's always said that pessimism sells faster than optimism. Correct. If I start talking negative, if I start talking pessimist, people perceive that this person is intelligent. If I say markets are going to crash by 20% at least in the next 1 month, people will perceive that, or this will get more shares. Rachana is saying 20% and market will fall. This will get more shares. But if I shares as in share, like, subscribe wala share. But if I say that there's a chance that you will be able to make X wealth if you do an SIP of 10,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees every month without fail in a normal index fund, it will fetch you XYZ returns, CAGR, or this is so boring. Nothing is interesting. That will not get any share. But pessimist reports, negative reports, these people sound to be intelligent. Okay, so pessimism generally sells more, and that is what maybe happened with this report. So I'm sure everyone would want to know more about this. That's a good suggestion, Raviji. That I'll try and put the link of the report in the description and in the pinned comment tomorrow videos. Okay. So don't forget to watch the video. Also, one more very important thing apart from this. So I hope why IT stocks actually saw such a crazy fall. It has been going down. The Citrin report has added fuel to the fall. So a lot of things happening in the overall IT space right now. But what we can do is we can upskill our IT skills in all possible areas. And this time, I'm doing a separate webinar on the 8th of March, which is Women's Day. And if you have a look at our website, that's the technical analysis using AI webinar that I'm going to come up on 8th of March, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, if you want to know 5 key things that I'm going to cover in this entire webinar, number 1, I'm going to show you how you can scan stocks using AI. So if you say, I want a list of stocks where RSI is above 60, where stock price is above 200 DEMA, above 50 DEMA, above 150 DEMA, whatever. With plain English, how can you actually scan stocks? That is what I'm going to teach. Very, very, very amazing thing that I'm going to teach is how to build your own technical analysis mentor, because there are so many people who have learned technical analysis, but they want someone to check their study. And if you want to create a good technical analysis mentor using AI, how can that be done is what I'm going to tell you, is what I'm going to teach you. Using technical analysis, using AI, can you generate buy and sell signals on TradingView? So we are going to learn how to do Pine script coding. Okay, so for example, if you just go here, this is the Pine script coder. Okay, and here you can see there is a big code written here. Now, when I did not understand anything about this, I used to be like, I wish I was an engineer. But I did not understand anything that time. Even today, I hardly understand anything about it, maybe 0.01%. But I know how to solve for the bugs, and I know how to implement that Pine script using AI. So that is what I'm going to teach. Whatever I learned, I'm going to teach, in short. Very interesting. I'm going to teach how to identify trend line breakout. So for example, what me and my team, what we achieved was, it's pretty simple. I mean, if I would, so for example, just have a look at this. This trend line I've drawn right now, or maybe if I were to draw this, correcting the tops, if I were to draw this, okay, as an example. So this is a manually drawn trend line. Now, if I were to code, and if I were to get this trend line automatically, it'll be amazing, right? And that is what I'm going to teach in this webinar, as to how can you automate trend lines. Automatically, a trend line will be drawn on all stocks that you wish. And ultimately, ATR based trailing stop loss strategy, again using AI only. How to place that on TradingView. Everything I'm going to teach in that entire webinar. I might not be able to see it live. Will recording be provided? Yes, recording will be provided for 7 days from the date of webinar. So whenever we make that webinar live, so live webinar is going to happen on the 8th. Ideally by 9th, we should be able to upload the webinar on our portal, on my website, rachanaranade.com. And you will be getting an access for 7 days. Very important point, 2 key Pine scripts. I'm going to share the direct code with anyone who is going to attend this webinar. But the intent is not spoon feeding. First, I'm going to teach you how to do that. But just so that you have something with you as a good takeaway from this entire webinar, you will have the entire Pine script code with you for identifying downward sloping trend lines and all. So that will be very useful for you also. The only limitation, 2 limitations here, is that this should be attended only by those people who understand basics of technical analysis. So if I'm saying that it's a downward sloping trend line breakout, and if you don't understand what is the meaning of that, you will not understand a lot of points in the webinar. Or if I say RSI above 60, is this bullish? Yes, but how do I? That's how I go, right? So if you don't understand what is RSI above 60, what is the significance, you will not understand it. So anyone who knows about basics of technique, I'm not saying you have to be a super pro, but you should know the basic concepts of technical analysis. Then you will understand this better. So that is one pointer. Second pointer is that in my Zoom meeting, I have a maximum 500 participants capacity, and already we have more than 250 participants who have enrolled for this webinar. I know it is on the 8th, but more than 50% it has already been booked. So anyone who wants to enroll, try and do it pretty fast. The link will be posted in the pinned comment and in the description box also. I'm just giving you a special coupon code, which is webinar. You can use that, which will give you 20% discount on the webinar fees, right? That is the discount coupon code for your webinar. Instead of 2,500, you'll be able to enroll at 2,000. Is it only be accessible by the attendees after 8th or for everyone? Oh no, it's not for I mean, anyone who enrolls for this webinar, you will get an access for 7 days, so that you can revise, you can see entire code, how it is being done and all that, so you can revise it properly. Okay. Someone also asked about I'm not very tech savvy. Will I be able to understand? Exactly, Archana. That is the reason why we are giving that as a 7 days viewing. So if some things you are not able to catch up with my speed, see, ultimately it's a 2-hour course, right? So if you're not able to catch up with the speed, then you have the whole recording with you. You can revise it any number of times. All 7 days, you watch it 2 times in a day. No problem. You'll be able to understand it. With more and more practice, you'll be able to do it. So that can be easily done by you. Okay. Will we get the Pine script codes if we are not able to see it live? Yes, Raviji. Pine script codes will be added as a PDF doc inside the webinar only, inside the course only. Okay. I think there was one more question which was about this video available for TA course students. So anyone whose TA course is active right now, this will be added to your course without any extra cost. Okay, but you have to, your TA course has to be active. It has to be valid right now. And it will be added after a week's time. So roughly by around 15th of the month, the course, the TA using AI entire webinar will be added to the TA course only. Okay, but you'll not be able to attend it live in that case. Will the strategies taught in this webinar require premium subscription of TradingView? No, you can do that in basic also. No, premium subscription is not required. Okay. Nah, it will be added only in technical analysis. Okay. Right. So that is it about TA. Because again, coming back to the whole discussion, I feel that because AI is a disruptor, can you just say, oh, AI will do this, AI will do that, it's bad, this, that? We have only one choice. We have to upskill. We have to try and keep up pace with whatever is happening in this AI world. And I mean, I don't know how replacement jobs will be created. Some replacement jobs have to be created, but I am not really able to understand what sort of replacement jobs will be created right now. So again, this is for everyone, right? Try and upskill yourself as much as possible. Learn new things using AI. Take out 10-15 minutes every day and try to upskill yourself using AI. What is happening with AI today? Did the same thing happen with when computers were introduced? I think jobs are just going to evolve. Like, I understand, Dikshit, that what happened back in the .com bubble, the nature of jobs changed, right? But again, in that Citrin report only, something very, very different aspect has been brought into place. Listen to this carefully. Okay, very, very important. See, whenever parents brag about their children, what do parents say? हमारा बच्चा बड़ा होशियार है, बड़ा होके बड़ा बिजनेसमैन बनेगा, बहुत पैसे कमाएगा. Okay, our child is really intelligent, that our kid will be able to, start a nice business, will be able to earn a lot, और बड़ा होके अच्छी नौकरी करेगा, will do some nice job, will earn a lot. But what the Citrin report says is that intelligence, which was a scarce commodity, human intelligence, which was scarce, is now abundant with artificial intelligence. And that is why it says that AI is intelligence is something, because a human was paid more for his or her own intelligence. Now the same or higher level of intelligence, if I can get with a machine, why not? That is a hypothesis that is being built. Okay, so that is the reason. So that, Dikshit, to your question, is that is the only difference. that intelligence, which is a rare thing, that is now very common if we are talking about AI, right? Absolutely, you said it. One thing is for sure, future will belong to those who are friends with AI and science and technology. I really, I mean, I can't agree more. So true. You have to ensure that you upskill yourself, and it's see. I mean, I ensure. I'm sure many people will be extremely busy, will be as busy as me, maybe. Uh, but still, I make it a point that I learn something new in some AI tool. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever is the case. I try to explore something. It's not necessary that every single day I'll get some new learning per se, but I try and explore that at least, right? So do make it a point to upskill yourself. That is how you will be able to learn more. Ravi is asking if you're using AI in May. So if you just go to our website, here you can see live webinar section, correct? So if you just go here, 3 webinars I've announced actually. One is technical analysis using AI, the one that I told right now. It's like this is the first one which is happening. Then we have the fundamental analysis using AI, which will happen on the 10th of May, 2026. So anyone who wants to do fundamental analysis using AI. And option selling strategy, this was sold out. Because as I mentioned, right, I have maximum 500 people whom I can accommodate in the webinar. Last 2 days, my team was getting non-stop calls. Please, one more seat, one more seat. But unfortunately, it's a restraint. I mean, it's not possible for me to give admissions if I already have 500 registrations. So that is the reason why I've announced batch 2 for this. This is going to happen on 5th of April. So you can enroll for all 3 webinars also, and you can use the same coupon code webinar to get 20% discount. Coupon code webinar is not working. Asa kasa kai? It has to work. Today also there are so many people who have enrolled using the same coupon code, but still, now that you are saying so, आत्ताच कोणीतरी use केलेलं आहे. Someone called Meet, I can see your name, and I can see you have successfully enrolled for the webinar using the coupon code webinar. So it is working. Just try one more time. Huh? Raviji is saying, I just enrolled, it's working. Absolutely. So Sarthak, please try one more time. If you are still facing an issue, you can just drop a WhatsApp message to my, just try it one more time. If you still can't get it, you can just drop a WhatsApp to my team on 9022196678. My team will help you out. Okay. ChatGPT is not giving correct information if we ask questions like, should I buy? That's not a question to be asked. That can be risky. Okay. What questions should be asked? Again, that will be a part of my fundamental analysis using AI. Okay. But don't ask directly, should I buy this or not? Not a good one. SME IPO analysis for long term. I mean, IPO analysis will be done in the same way. Long term investing will be done in the same way. There is no difference. Okay. So footwear industry, all in downward trend. Maybe deep analysis of industry is required. I have not checked footwear honestly in the last few months. So even I will have to check it. Okay. Let's see. I think this is it. No further questions. Again, let me just repeat. Please don't forget to watch tomorrow's video. Very interesting video coming up. Neelam is asking, is this situation same like 2008 recession? There will be a difference in 2008 and 2028 situation. And that answer has been given in tomorrow's video. So I don't want to disclose the answer. Neelam, watch tomorrow's video. Okay. You can leave your WhatsApp number in the text box. I have done that already, Jay. That is the number in the chat that you can see, 9022196678. Views on Bajaj Housing Finance and IRCTC. Both are fundamentally strong, but IRCTC, the problem that government did with IRCTC, I mean, it's like an irreparable damage that government has done with IRCTC. Sriram says Nifty levels. Oh, sure. I forgot Nifty levels today. We'll quickly cover Nifty levels. So that's Nifty 50 for you. Let me pull up a daily chart. And right now, if you see 25,000, just closed below 25,500. Last Thursday, if you remember, I had told you about options open interest. And I told you that the options seem to go on deeper and deeper. And you can see here it has not fallen much, but more or less like sideways only. Last Thursday, when we did the live stream, it was at 25,454. Today, 25,496, 50 points here. So nothing, it's just trapped in this zone. Of course, this is a very important level, 25,300. This is a big candle, 2% candle, almost a 500 pointer candle. So this is an important support. If this is broken, then we move to the candle low. I don't think we should reach here, but this is 24,600, pretty low. Of course, after 25,300, just in case if it is broken, 25,000 is a psychological barrier. 24,800 is a good support. The good old support, 24,800. Right? We have checked that level so many number of times, right? So all these levels, but as of now, I think till 24,000, till 25,300 holds, markets may still go in a sideways boring thing. Let's see what happens. Let's see which is the next good trigger. Ankit says, hi ma'am, I just joined now. Joined in the live stream or in the webinar? Ankit, I'm not sure what was your thought process when you said, okay. Will buy on dip be a good strategy for tech stocks right now? I don't think so. It's like a falling knife right now. Really? 381 live, but only 20 likes. I understand it is India-Zimbabwe match and it's an important one. We have to win this. That is the reason why we have very less number of people attending. But 20 likes? Please smash the like button. Okay. I must say, I still have it in my portfolio. Not a big quantity, but yes. Government, how government can ruin certain stocks. IRCTC is a classic example of that. Unfortunately. Oh, the damage. If you remember, it was a long, I think it was 2 years ago, the ticketing revenue, they said that now you will have to share some XYZ percentage. Then there was a big uproar against that. Then they said, okay, we'll not take the ticketing percentage. Again, they took some decision against IRCTC and all these. See, whenever we are talking about monopoly stocks and when government, takes a stance which can directly hit such stocks, once the trust is broken, it becomes tricky. And that is what happened with IRCTC. It's almost like 2 years ago thing, but still it is impacting that stock. I just said, I don't think that's a good strategy right now for tech stocks. Market should have rallied crazily when Supreme Court of USA declared tariff illegal, but did not wonder why. Nevertheless, Trump introduced new. Yes, still tariff uncertainty remains. Tariff uncertainty has not yet gone, and that is the reason why markets are still not up. Acha, you're talking about Pro Investor membership. Okay, hi Ankit, welcome to Pro Investor memberships. I'm sorry, I didn't understand where have you joined just now. Okay. Manoj is saying, hi ma'am, I'm new to the stock market. Learn a lot, and I'm sure you'll be able to understand a lot eventually. Neelam, we will put the link of the webinar in the pinned comment in the description box. Pooja, if you can just reshare the link one more time so that anyone who is not able to find the link. And as I mentioned, right, more than 50% bookings I already have for the webinar. I will not be able to take admissions beyond 500 because my current Zoom membership doesn't allow that. So anyone who is interested to learn how you can do technical analysis using AI, try and enroll as fast as possible. That is the link, Neelam. It has been shared right now in the chat, and we will also put it in the pinned comment and in the description. Dikshit says, but tariff for India has decreased. Agreed, but what happened was that, to what I remember, our tariffs were locked in at some 25 or 26%, right? And if you look at Brazil or China, they were way higher than where we were. So I think Brazil or China was at 40%, 45%. But when all these reciprocal tariffs were removed, all are now back at 15%. So now it's a level field. All will be at 15% or whatever. Okay. So that is the reason why it was not taken positively. Okay. I hope this is clear. And as I mentioned, anyone who needs help, you can just drop a WhatsApp on 90221 96678. My team will surely reach out to you tomorrow and help you out. Energy stocks, yes, they will be in limelight. AI needs energy, AI needs power. Power stocks can be something which can be looked out for in the coming few months slash years, is what I feel, right? Okay, we have one more new member, Y Samant. Welcome to memberships. All right, it's 9:40 almost. Cool. Don't forget to watch tomorrow's video, important one, and keep on investing, but don't invest in bigger chunks right now. I don't think it's a good idea to invest in IT even right now, because it is like a falling knife. It has so many uncertainties linked to it, so may burn your hands. So be careful. Diversify not only across equity, across debt, across commodities. uh, so just be sure that your entire money is not in stock market. Even my entire money is not with stock market. A portion of it is with stock market, a portion is with mutual funds. It has an exposure to debt as well. uh, Fixed deposits, savings account balance for emergencies, commodities. Try and ensure that you have a balanced portfolio. No one knows the exact gravity of AI, but it's better that if things go bad, if uh, if AI were to really disrupt a lot of sectors, it's better that you are invested across different asset classes. Okay. uh, so it'll be a safer strategy. All right, any detailed video on de-dollarization? Not yet. I feel a little bit early to talk about, because still dollar has its own supremacy. Okay. When is Jio coming as a broker? Stock is not moving at all. Same with Bajaj Housing Finance. I know. I mean, Jio has not yet started its business in full-fledged momentum, so still it's lagging a bit. Bajaj Housing Finance is also not doing that great. I agree. Why someone says AU Small Finance Bank, IDFC First Bank? Yes, I'm sure everyone already knows about the fraud news, so nothing more from my side. All right, I think this is it. I will Dixon chart. What you have to tell me something, then only I'll be able to mention. Okay, I can't directly say up move, down move, whatever. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed today's live stream. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.